Happy New Year. I hope you had a great Christmas. And we're going to find out predictions about 2025 right now. I got some new decks with new messages. Um, and these are going to be just messages, like random messages, not like a story. So we're going to just find out whatever is happening in 2025. Angels, spirits, and guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Thank you so much. Okay, some of you are moving in 2025. It looks like someone's starting drama around you, and maybe there's some kind of legal issues. I feel like there's an offer coming in by somebody who has money. It could be like from a boss too, like maybe you're getting an opportunity to move up, or you're getting a raise, or something like that, recognition. I feel like you're moving on up in the corporate world or whatever you do for work. And I feel like you are trying to manifest love. You could be being nostalgic about something, thinking of somebody that you used to love, or like daydreaming about like what you want your future to look like. And I feel like, I mean, if I could read that and have it be something for you, it would be that. Dreaming, fantasizing, picturing your life ahead of you. You know what I mean? What you want it to look like, who you want to it, you know what I mean? And because when we think about things, we bring them about. And it looks to me like what you're thinking about is love. That's the name of the card, love on the brain. So I do see like somebody's moving. I feel like there could be some kind of court case, and some kind of, it's like somebody's starting drama with you about something, right? So I don't know if you'll be involved with, if it's like immigration, or if it's like the courthouse, or if you're involved with a lawyer, or you are a lawyer, something like that. I don't know. Maybe somebody's passing the bar and a whole new life starts, right? Okay, so let's see. Let's see what else comes out. This is the Heart's Hidden Secret. So this is kind of an interesting kind of deck, and I'm really kind of enjoying the messages. So let's see what 2025 Heart Secrets for Pisces you want to heal. I feel like that's what you're thinking about, and that's what you're working on, is healing something. I feel like, I mean, that this healing could have something to do with a nice talk with someone. This is called confessions. It's about messages. It's about coming clean. It's about really just bearing your soul to someone, and how healing that can be. So I feel like there's something like this coming in, where you're going to have a conversation and it's really going to be healing for you. So that's good energy, right? Let's see what else. See what I mean about some of these? Okay, so I feel like you're feeling really resilient. And I feel like you do have a dream. And I feel like you are ready to run. I do. I feel like you get like a new burst of energy. Like you're in pursuit of something, I feel like you're chasing your dream, really. Okay, so be careful about, I feel like there could be some like energy coming in, like when you're thinking about, maybe you're thinking about something in your past, and it's telling me like this feeling of bitterness or resentment or anger, or like that kind of reaction to somebody, is actually going to kind of like halt your progress. You know what I mean? Like, don't let that get in the way of you getting your dream, is what I'm feeling. Yeah, I feel like be careful not to cling on to old stuff, old resentments, old ideas, and I'm feeling real old ideas here, Pisces. I'm feeling like childhood thoughts. You know what I mean? It's something that you picked up when you were a kid, and it's like it's you're clinging to it, and you're holding on to it like a lifeline. And I feel like it's stopping you from running. It's stopping you from going forward. It's stopping you, right? So be careful of that, clinging to old things. Um, I feel like you're trying to manifest love. You are manifesting that love on the brain card. It says you're expecting, you have faith in something, and you're manifesting something, right? So no matter what that looks like, like this is where I'm going to live in a year, this is what I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? But I feel like, you kind of really got love on the brain here. You're really thinking real hard about a certain person. You're wanting them, you're aching for them, you're craving them, right? And I feel like, some of you are going to have a period of time where you're kind of like withdrawn and feeling a little lonely. But the thing about this kind of energy is it's very much hermit energy, like even the card looks like the hermit and to me, because is about withdrawing inside. It's about finding your soul. It's about connecting in and hearing what it has to say. It's about opening up your mind to like new ideas, and it's like even though it looks like you're withdrawn, but what you're thinking about is love. And I feel like you're really going into that, like what you've experienced for love in your life. You know what I mean? Starting when you were little. And I think like this is going to be a big kind of like aha moment for you when you figure this out about love. Like you're doing it inside of yourself. You know what I mean? This is also where you're going to manifest what you really, really want to. Because I feel like your higher self is coming out, you're feeling that. And I think that just the human kind of like suddenly shifts about what they even want. You know what I mean? Something shifts in us when we do this withdrawn thing. And we like, what are we doing with the time? You know what I mean? Are you working with it? Are you trying? You know what I mean? Like, is your human on board here? Because like that's the thing. Like, it's this withdrawn period where you reframe what love really looks like. You take all of the stuff, even the fucked up part, you know like maybe you just didn't have a loving childhood, and it sent you down a certain path, and so you had certain experiences with love, and that's the love, but as you withdraw inside of yourself, you feel a new kind of love, and it's for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I hope I'm not getting too deep here, but like it's love for yourself, for your higher self, for all that you've been through. You know what I mean? And the fact that the soul is enlightening you to new kinds of ideas, new kinds of ways to look at the story you told yourself. And what happens is you become friends with your higher self. You become to harmonize with your higher self, and you find this peace and this balance inside of yourself. So when you're going through this little piece right here, where you're really thinking and you're really missing someone, remember that you are manifesting while you're here. So I feel like just tap in. I feel like something's changing inside of you here. That's a transformation within, is the way I'm feeling about it. Okay, so let's see what's going on with romance and love for Pisces. Okay. Trust. Guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. Alone time. Spend some time alone. It will help you get clarity. See, that's what it's saying. Like, even this part, like you're chasing your dream here, but it's telling me, like, wait a minute, like you're clinging to something. And even over here, it's talking about it, love on the brain. It's like you're longing for someone, you're craving someone. You know what I mean? And so this is where you're kind of going to go inside and you're going to withdraw from probably people for a while. You know what I mean? Like, you'll just automatically do this, I feel like. And you know when you feel this urge to to be alone, just go with it. You know what I mean? And do some breathing, like on purpose. You know what I mean? Do some like deep breaths and like just like wow, just feel some gratitude and see what happens, because this is what brings your higher self. This is what calms you. This is what brings all of it together. You know what I mean? It's this time alone. So I feel like, I feel like you're feeling a little, I don't know what, maybe you're not even happy about being alone, but I think it's going to be like the biggest gift you've ever gotten. You know what I mean? I really do. Like, because you're really hooking up with your higher self here. And so your peace is going to come over you. And like, look what's happening. Like, everything is changing in your life. You've got even like something going on at work, like maybe you're even moving because of work. I don't even know. But I feel like you have this time alone. And this is where you're going to find your peace, man. Tell me some more messages for Pisces for 2025. High honor card. Like, this is like, like getting the Purple Heart. You know what I mean? So this could be spirit, like maybe showing you like how brave you've been. I'm not sure, but I feel like sometimes when I see this card, it could be other people like honoring you and like, like, yay, Pisces, but, or you get the employee of the month, or you get that job promotion, and maybe that's what it's about because it's laying right there. And it could be that, it could be all of those things, it could be, it could also be spirit showing you like how much you've done with your life, how much you've really learned collectively for everybody. Now, who knows what this might look like, but it looks like there's a raise at work and money coming in. And I think there's this inner peace coming into you. And yeah, I don't know. And there's a lover here. See, I know that you're manifesting a lover. It's just, I think that the energy you want to manifest from is this peace card. You know what I mean? Like, you need to find this balance and this peace inside of yourself and then attract this lover. You know what I mean? Like, I can almost see your soul telling me that, like, yeah, it's just got to work this one way, and it's so that you can experience something different. Like, you have to change your vibe to attract something different so you can have a different experience. And you are manifesting it in this isolation, alone time. Main male. I don't know what that means. Could be you. There's a gift coming in. A gift from a man to a woman, or a woman to a man. There's a gift between them. That could be talking well. That's for 2025, right? So there's a gift coming in. And I feel like this card is saying like you worked really hard. You worked really hard in your life. And like, look at what's turning around here for you. You're going from a sweaty fucking, I'm sick of this job doing the same thing over and over every day and I hate it and I'm not making enough money, into sudden wealth and great fortune. Do you see what's happening when you change your vibe up here? I'm glad I read it that way because I see it now. Thank you, Spirit, for guiding the reading. I feel like this person that you're clinging to, you know what I mean? or this thing that you're clinging to, like this could be a grudge or something like that. This trust card is here also. Guard your heart. That's the first line. Guard your heart. And honestly, you are kind of like looking like you have your heart kind of closed here, like you're clinging to something here, not letting anyone new come in. And here, there's resentment, anger, and hurtful words. So maybe there's some sort of a really kind of, I don't know. This could be like a fight, right? A fight with somebody, right? And it says, guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. So I almost feel like if you're clinging to a certain person, I can see you still have a grudge, but you're still like even hanging on to it still. Like maybe it'll work out, right? And it's saying like, not everyone deserves another chance. Not everyone deserves you to trust them. And why would you go backwards when you're going so forward up here? You wouldn't. You wouldn't. So you got to let go of this stuff. But what's happening when you're manifesting in love, you're manifesting in high honor, and you're manifesting going from like a lot of stress and strain, a hard job, a monotonous life, same fucking shit, different day. And you're going to sudden wealth and great fortune. And that is money, folks. It's money. So you got this 777 here. I don't know, but take what resonates there. That's a number 11 card, and this toil and labor is 38, which adds up to 11. You've got an 11 here. And so I'm feeling like this is divinely timed. This is part of your path. This is a brand new path. And it has nothing at all to do with anything old. Nothing. Nothing. This is a brand new life. This is a brand new experience. You have manifested that. So that is what I see happening in 2025 for you. Wow. I can't believe like sudden wealth, great fortune comes in with toil and labor. It's like, it first tells me like, God, this person has worked their ass off their whole life. And now you're suddenly wealthy, something big, you're hitting the jackpot. And then great fortune. It's lucky. It's the energy, all the planets aligning just for you is what it feels like in that card, of great fortune. Look at that. It's like, they're pouring out some kind of stars or flowers. It's flowers. That's such a beautiful card. So I don't know what's happening here, but you're manifesting it in this energy over here. It's with your thoughts, and it's when you're alone and you feel alone. And so what I want to say is take that time, you know what I mean? Or you wake up in the middle of the night, take that time and take some deep breaths and just concentrate on what's going on in your body while you're breathing. You know what I mean? Like your stomach expands and contracts, put a hand there and feel that. You know what I mean? Feel what your body is doing. Just concentrate on what's going on right at that moment. You know what I mean? And that's the beginning of that connection with your higher self, and just keep practicing it. You know what I mean? And I mean, it won't be long and you'll be connecting in and you'll feel it in your body. It feels like a vibration. It feels like a vibration. Like it's kind of weird feeling, but it's like a buzzing feeling, and it happens in the chakras. And so you'll feel that buzzing feeling and you wonder what it is, and it's weird. But like if you're working on that, you know what it is, you know what I mean? And that's probably where you'll experience it first. And then sometimes I'll feel that buzzing sound just random. And I'll be like, oh my God, that feels so cool, you know? Like I'm still connecting. So anyway, I feel like there's a lot of connecting in for Pisces right now. Not that you don't already connect in, but I feel like there's a big thing happening here with you guys, and big money and all kinds of things, and a move and a healing and a confession with somebody that heals you, you know? Like maybe it's got something to do with this thing over here. I don't know. But wow, this is cool. Let me get some. I think I went long. No, I didn't. It's only 20 minutes. Okay, I want to know. I want some advice, don't you? Like I kind of do. Like what kind of advice do you want to give Pisces here, Spirit? What do they need to know? Like to just glide through this energy here. Glide. Like have you ever seen a bird like fly in and then land on the water? That graceful transition. That's what I want. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Wands, and the Moon card. Okay, so this is a time like the Wheel of Fortune is about something that's planned. I feel like it's something that's planned in your chart and it's going to happen. Like you planned it in your soul plan, and it's time for something to change, something to turn in your favor. You know what I mean? Like it's time to change the experience. Wheel of Fortune. It's like you've got a dial, and you're like, oh, yeah, I've done this 10 of Wands thing long enough. Like this is just a bunch of pain in the ass shit. 10 of Wands. Like you've had enough. And you realize it. It's kind of like this toil and labor card, right? It's like you've worked hard your whole damn life. And it's about time that you get the recognition you deserve and you get you know, the life that you want next. Basically, it's really between you and your higher self. So basically, what you're doing is you're kind of walking, you're done with this chapter, you're done with this cycle, you're done with 2024. You're done, right? It's a brand new day. So I feel like the little tiny wound we were talking about from when you were a little kid is feeling like you aren't enough, or that you don't have enough, or like you're always worried about money, or I don't know, some kind of like I'm a loser kind of feeling. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't have to be that drastic, but it is, because it's like this little kid feeling, and you carry it around your whole life, and it stops you from taking risks. It stops you from new beginnings. It stops you from following your passion, being guided by your higher self. This is 100% human being, like fucking running amok in the Five of Pentacles. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. Because they're just feeling so shitty about themselves that there's no way in hell that they're tapped in. You know what I mean? Like they're not even acknowledging their soul in this one. This person feels completely alone in the world. And I think that this is something that maybe you don't even know about yourself, because it's with this moon card. So it's like it's hidden energy. And, and that's what's changing. That's what's ending. 10 of Wands. That's what's being let go of, right? Because it's stopping you from pursuing your dreams, from taking risks, like I said, from having a new beginning, okay, so that was the information. Like this is the secret, the hidden information. It's this lack that you feel inside of yourself with the Five of Pentacles, like you don't deserve to be helped. Like you're too proud to get help. Like you don't want anybody to know you need help. It makes you look small because you feel small. You know what I mean? Like it's just a Five of Pentacles is a rough spot to be in. It's a rough energy to maneuver. Is there anything else? I also feel like there's a key here to this. Like, so one of the things that you can do to like change this energy of Five of Pentacles is Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands chases after the next fun thing. So what's fun for you? What is fun for you? Do it. You whittle wood, you paint pictures, you gather flowers, I don't know, you create, right? It's some kind of like just anything. You like to be in the river? Go to the river, you know? Do the things that you feel good doing, you know what I mean? That's the beginning of self-love. And that would be working with this energy, this isolated energy, you know what I mean? That would be one way that your soul would be trying to like work with the human being to relax it so that you can hear it better. You know, like you might just get suddenly like, oh man, I feel like going to the river. You don't know why, and you just go to the river and like you just feel better, you know? You're sitting by the river, you're watching it, and you're like, man, why don't I come to the river more? Because boy, I really needed to be here. And then you might get a great idea, or you might just simply like the moment. And there's something pretty magical about that, too. You know? I mean, it kind of takes you out of that Five of Pentacles, you know? So you've got the High Priestess, the King of Cups, and the Empress. This is about self-love. This is about tapping in. This is about you loving yourself. It's about a heart-opening moment. It's about third eye opening, which means like you're tapped into the other side. You're tapped into your higher self, your inner spirit. But you're also getting more information than that. You know what I mean? Like once you tap into your higher self, your inner spirit, that's where you tap into the all of it. You know, the all that is. The divinity part. The heart opening part. You know? Okay. What a great reading. I mean, you got money, you got... I don't know what's going on with this legal thing over here. I just kind of wanted to like not address it, but I'm gonna get a clarifier. What's going on with the legal issues? It says court, judges, immigration, lawyers, etc. And the other card is drama starter. This, whatever it is, gives you a new beginning and freedom. This could be a divorce. Nine of Pentacles is about being single. So maybe somebody's getting a divorce, but it gives you a brand new beginning. And freedom, baby, freedom. Like maybe you've never tasted this before. That's why you're in this isolated part, right? This is where your soul comes out and says, I got you, babe. And your human is like, wow, you really do. Okay, I'll just listen to you now. And then you do the work. You give it time. You reach for it, and it just happens. Before you know it, an old cycle is complete. Like you don't feel like shit anymore because you're tapped in. And you know you're not shit. You know you're divine. You know what I mean? Like, I know, it's just amazing. You're having a really big awakening, your divinity, and a big heart chakra opening. And I don't think that it's all about, there is a lover and all that, but it's about you, man. You know what I mean? It's about you loving yourself, falling in love with that soul, and finding that peace. And what you attract in your life is freaking amazing. You know what I mean? So work with this energy this year, you know? fall in love with yourself. Try, do one thing every day that makes you happy. Just one thing. One little thing, you know? It could be a bubble bath or, I don't know, a walk around the yard. I don't know what it is, but do one thing every day that makes you happy. Create something. Be that creator person that your inner spirit is, Let that happen and see what happens. Like a whole new you emerges that, is free. It's like you don't really have to worry about anything anymore. Just shit just falls into place. It's a very beautiful place, and I'm glad for you guys. It's like an amazing year for you. I love every minute of it. I think this might be maybe one of the best readings of the year. You know what I mean? I think Gemini's was pretty great too. But this one is real great. I love the most of it. I love the way you're coming into your own and becoming your own authentic you. You know what I mean? You're melting right into this energy, and it's nurturing energy. You know what I mean? This is both of these are feminine energies. You know what I mean? And that means that they're nurturing, they're loving. And so it's like you loving you. Your higher self loving the human and the human acknowledging it and kind of melting into each other. Anyway, what a beautiful reading. I love this reading. And I love you guys. Happy New Year.